So once again, there's one assignment in 4 first chapter, that is in a rural block there are 250 residents out of 1 lakh. 1 lakh population. So what is the prevalence in 1000 people? So it is 250 divided by 1 lakh into 1000. So that will be 2.5. Okay. So what is the next question problems? So the third problem in the same assignment is 300 children. 300 children are followed up for 1 year to determine the burden of acute respiratory infection. So calculate the incidence density if the total number of ARI episodes recorded was 1500. So in 1 year, the out of for 300 students, it was children, 1500 episodes of ARI was. So this is children, this is acute respiratory infections. So 1500. So for one child per year, how much is the episode? So it is 1500 divided by 300. So that is 3 ones are 3 fives are. So the answer is 5. Then fourth question is 100 people with hypertension are followed for 5 years. So total you have 100 people. They are followed for 5 years. 5 years for development of hypertension. So 5 people developed MI at the end of second year. So 5 people developed MI at the end of second year. Then at the end of third year, 2 people. So 2 people developed MI at the end of 3 years. And at the end of 5 years, 3 people. At the end of 5 years, you have, at the end of 5 years, 3 people developed MI. So this is MI. So calculate the incident rate. So incident rate എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ന്യൂമറേറ്ററിൽ you should have incidence, ഡിനോമിനേറ്ററിൽ പേഴ്സൺ ഇയേഴ്സ് ആണ് വേണ്ടത്. സോ ഇൻസിഡൻസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എത്രയാണ്? ഇൻസിഡൻസസ് 5 + 2 + 3 അല്ലേ? സോ ദറ്റ് ഇസ് 7. ദറ്റ് ഇസ് ഇൻസിഡൻസ് വിൽ ബി 10. പേഴ്സൺ ഇയേഴ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എത്രയാണ്? ദറ്റ് ഇസ് 5 × 3. So 5 × 2 would be 10 plus person years ആണ് താഴെ എഴുതേണ്ടത്, plus 2 × 3. 2 × 3 would be 6. That also you should write in the denominator. Plus 3 × 5 would be 15. So if there's no space, I'll write 15 small. Plus 15. So ന്യൂമറേറ്ററിൽ എത്ര ആയിരിക്കും? 10. This is 10 + 6 + 15 എത്രയാണ്? 15 plus I forgot. Plus remainder എത്രയാണ്? Out of 100 there is 10 people got MI. Remaining 90 people are there. Plus 90 into this 90 people are followed into 5 years. So 90 × 5 would be 450. So you have to add 450. 450. So total would be denominator 10 plus 6, 16, 16 plus 15, 31, 31 plus 450, 481. So the answer is 10 by 481. Then fifth problem is during 1 year follow-up, a psychiatrist determined the burden of suicidal ideation among 100 patients with drug addiction. 7 people had previous history. So previous history of suicidal ideation was present in 7. And 20 people developed it for the first time. So incidence എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 20 people developed for the first time. What is the incidence of suicidal ideation in the study population? So incidence is number of new cases divided by person at risk. അപ്പോൾ ന്യൂ കേസസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എത്രയാണ്? ന്യൂ കേസസ് വുഡ് ബി 20 ന്യൂ കേസസ്. ആൻഡ് പീപ്പിൾ അറ്റ് റിസ്ക് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി 100 മൈനസ് past history of suicidal ideation was 7. So they should not be included in the denominator. So the answer would be 20 divided by 93. 93 into 100. So that would be 21.5%. So in a food poisoning outbreak, 75 were affected, 50 were hospitalized, 2 died. 2 died. What is the case fatality rate? Case fatality rate. So case fatality rate means how many people died? So 2 divided by how many cases were there? 75 into 100. So that would be about 2.67. That is 2.7%. So that completes assignment 4.